So we now move to this tank. They were waiting for their food. So I do know now that I've got some kind of fungus. I can't even begin to tell you what the name of it is, but I have started treating it. I was quite annoyed because I did put a small net breeder box in here to take some of the fish out to see if I could identify whatever they were dying from without the snails and the shrimp eating them first. It was becoming really difficult to try to diagnose anything when you haven't got a fish left to diagnose it with, and none of them were really showing any sickness at all. It was only the male guppies. It was mostly only the yellow male guppies. So I did put it down to age, but then it started to hit some of my hybrids, so I thought, no, it's not age. So I believe that the disease came in through the rummy nose. I lost one of the rummy nose. He had a white patch on his back that I didn't notice till he was in here for a couple of days. Then I started losing my other fish. The other rummy nose is still there. As you see, the rainbow fish have grown absolutely huge. Can't believe how big they've grown. So it was only affecting my older fish, and I was really expecting a lot of losses, but through age, you know, but not as many as I was getting. So I did talk to a few people on YouTube. I kind of worked out what was wrong, and I started the treatment yesterday. And so hopefully most of the fish in here should be okay. I really hope so, because the rainbows have really settled in lovely, and beautiful colours first thing on the morning. I do know that at some point I'm going to have to get some more. I'm going to see if I can get some females. I'm going to have to get some more of the turquoise, but my tanks are in absolute lockdown now until I've had no deaths for 6 weeks. So there's no buying anything. The thing I was most annoyed with, because you can't help getting disease, sometimes disease just creeps into your tank, even though you quarantine and you medicate, it still does. So, you know, that wasn't the most upsetting thing. My most upsetting thing was one of my Corey cats got stuck next to the breeder box and of course died. And I was really, really upset because I'd lost one of the deformed ones, and I was quite upset, you know, because I'd lost that small little fish. The deformed little ones, they don't grow very big. You know, they're quite sickly, but I lost one of my big ones, and I was very, very annoyed. And now I'm not going to be able to replace them and put new ones in here for, as I say, it's probably going to be nearly 3 months. Which is a pity, but I do want to make sure the fish are 100% healthy before I do anything. So that's been my disasters. So I've got a whole tank full of baby guppies ready to go in the tanks at some time. So, but as I say, I'm not even moving my own fish from one tank to the other. I'm going to make sure that everybody is 100%